Is an era coming to an end? Experts are left in a difficult situation as Claude 3.5 has questioned OpenAI's dominance. Is AI going to enter a new age, or is it just going to be temporarily eliminated? The latest advancement in artificial intelligence is Claude 3.5, an AI model created by Anthropic, which is evolving at a rate never seen before. Proven to be a game changer, Claude 3.5 is said to outperform even OpenAI's well-known GPT-4o. This video delves further into Claude 3.5, examining its benefits, features, and how it outperforms GPT-4o. The newest model in Anthropic's AI model portfolio, Claude 3.5 Sonnet, is said to outperform earlier models and rivals, like OpenAI's GPT-4 Omni. The model is freely downloadable from Claude.ai and the Claude iOS app. It can also be accessed using the Anthropic API, Amazon Bedrock, and Vertex AI on Google Cloud. With a context window of 200,000 tokens, Claude 3.5 Sonnet costs $3 for every million input tokens and $15 for every million output tokens. Claude 3.5 Overview. The most recent AI model produced by Anthropic, a research organization dedicated to building AI systems consistent with human ideals, is called Claude 3.5. Claude 3.5 builds on the achievements of its predecessors by combining sophisticated algorithms with a sizable dataset to produce previously unheard-of performance in a variety of NLP tasks. Important elements: complex language interpretation. Claude 3.5 is very good at understanding and producing complicated language structures, which makes it useful for a wide range of applications. Creative writing. Claude 3.5 was created with an emphasis on literary and artistic jobs. It is remarkably proficient in producing poetry, stories, and other creative stuff. Contextual awareness. Throughout prolonged encounters, the model preserves a thorough awareness of context, guaranteeing responses that are pertinent and coherent. Ethical AI. Anthropic gave ethical issues a priority when developing Claude 3.5. Putting strong safeguards in place to prevent bias and guarantee the ethical use of AI. Claude 3.5 Sonnet establishes new standards for coding proficiency, human evil, undergraduate knowledge, MMLU, and graduate-level reasoning, GPQA. It shows notable progress in comprehending humor, subtleties, and intricate directions. It also does a great job producing natural-sounding, high-quality content. Due to its double the speed of Claude 3 Opus, the model is appropriate for intricate activities, such as multi-step workflows and context-sensitive customer service. Claude 3.5 Sonnet outperformed Claude 3 Opus, which solved 38% of the issues in an internal agentic coding evaluation, solving 64% of the questions. The model is useful for updating legacy applications and migrating code bases, because it can write, edit, and run code independently. Retail, logistics, and financial industries can all benefit from its accurate transcription of text from faulty photos and its proficiency in visual reasoning tasks, like chart and graph interpretation. Another new feature that Anthropic has added to Claude.ai is called Artifacts, which enables users to create and modify information in real time, such as written documents, code snippets, and website designs. With the release of this functionality, Claude has transitioned from a conversational AI to a collaborative work environment, with plans to facilitate teamwork and centralized knowledge management. Anthropic highlights that Claude 3.5 Sonnet has undergone extensive testing to minimize misuse, reinforcing its dedication to security and privacy. The Artificial Intelligence Safety Institute, UKIC, and other external experts have assessed the model, and input from child safety specialists has been incorporated into the model's updates to improve its classifiers. Anthropic guarantees that it does not use user-submitted data for training its generative models without the consent of the user. Plans call for the release of Claude 3.5 Haiku and Claude 3.5 Opus by Anthropic later this year, in addition to new capabilities like memory, which will allow Claude to retain user preferences and history of interactions. Claude 3. Technical 5's advanced capabilities. Creative and artistic expression. It is a master writer, able to produce novels, poetry, and other creative content with a depth and fluidity that almost matches human inventiveness. Its specialized training on a dataset full of creative and literary works has given it this power. Technical and analytical work. Claude 3.5 exhibits competence in both technical and analytical applications in addition to creative work. Because of its sophisticated language comprehension, it can create and read intricate technical documentation, which makes it an invaluable tool for data analysis, engineering, and research. Training information and techniques. Claude 3.5's method of training. It is trained on a large and varied dataset with a notable focus on literary and creative content. The model performs exceptionally well in activities requiring creative expression and sophisticated language comprehension because of its specific focus. Comparing GPT-4o. GPT-4o was trained on a larger dataset covering a wider range of subjects, linguistic varieties, and writing styles. Although this broad approach increases its adaptability, it might make it less able to match Claude's depth of creativity in some situations. Comparative analysis. Claude 3.5 versus GPT-4o. Language understanding and generation. Claude 3.5. It exhibits remarkable linguistic comprehension, with the ability to generate and analyze text with great precision and contextual significance. It stands out, particularly in literary and creative writing assignments, for its capacity to catch subtle linguistic intricacies. GPT-4o. Although extremely skilled, GPT-4o concentrates on a wider variety of applications. It can produce language that is both coherent and acceptable for the context in a variety of fields, but it might not be as creatively expressive as Claude. Claude 3.5. Contextual awareness. Through prolonged interactions, it keeps a strong contextual awareness, making sure that its responses are meaningful and consistent. Because of this feature, it works especially well in applications like interactive storytelling and customer assistance that call for continuous interaction. GPT-4o in overextended encounters. GPT-4o may have trouble with extremely complex or innovative situations, but it still does a good job of preserving context. Its adaptability to a broad range of themes and applications is what makes it so strong. Accuracy and performance. Claude 3.5 breaks previous records for accuracy and performance, especially when it comes to tasks requiring deep language comprehension and creative production. Its ability to produce high-quality, contextually rich writing is enhanced by its specialized instruction in literary and creative content. GPT-4o. GPT-4o has excellent accuracy and quick response times, and it performs well on a variety of NLP tasks. Its broad approach might not, however, always produce work with the same depth of creativity as Claude 3.5. Applications and use cases. Actual case studies. 3.5 has been used in numerous real-world applications, proving its efficacy and adaptability. For example, consider literary creation, helping writers produce imaginative works of literature like poetry and short stories. Customer support, adding sophisticated contextual knowledge and complex replies to chatbot capabilities. Educational tools. By offering excellent examples and engaging storytelling, this resource supports the teaching of creative writing and literature. Applications specific to industry. Because of its sophisticated capabilities, it can be used in a variety of industries, such as marketing and advertising, creating individualized and interesting material for advertising efforts, entertainment, writing scripts and interactive stories for films, video games, and other media, research and academics, helping to produce and interpret research papers and technical documentation, interface and user experience usability. 3.5 is made with intuitive user interfaces that accommodate users of all skill levels. Because of its simple design, users won't need much training to navigate it and take advantage of all of its features. Personalization and adaptability. With the model's extensive customization possibilities, users can adjust the outputs to suit their requirements and tastes. Its adaptability makes it more useful in a variety of settings and sectors. Anthropic's approach to ethics, ethical issues and bias mitigation. Anthropic gave ethical issues a priority when developing Claude, putting strict controls in place to reduce bias and guarantee the ethical use of AI. This involves keeping an eye on the model and modifying it frequently to solve any ethical issues. Privacy and security. Data protection. Steps. To safeguard user data, Claude uses cutting-edge security techniques like encryption, safe storage, and strict access limits. By taking these precautions, user data is shielded against breaches and unwanted access. Privacy of users. Anthropic guarantees privacy and transparency by giving users control over their data. The ability for users to view, download, and remove their data complies with legal requirements and builds user confidence. Prospects and developments for the future. New features. Future versions of Claude will include more features and capabilities, as Anthropic is dedicated to constant improvement. Future advances could include more creative tools, better contextual comprehension, and better results on a variety of NLP tasks. Long-term effects on the AI environment. Claude 3.5 is going to have a big impact on AI, especially in literary and artistic applications. Future advancements and applications of AI will be influenced by its sophisticated capabilities and ethical framework, which have raised the bar for AI development. Claude 3.5 offers remarkable language understanding, creative powers, and ethical considerations, constituting a noteworthy development in artificial intelligence. It is distinct from generalist models such as GPT-4o due to its specific focus on literary and creative tasks. What more developments from Claude 3.5 and other AI models might we anticipate in the future? Will our everyday interactions with AI be affected by this breakthrough? Could this be the beginning of a power struggle against OpenAI's hegemony by new players? What do you think about this new development? Do you think this is merely another development in artificial intelligence? Or is it a breakthrough? What do you think will happen to AI in the future? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments section below. Click the like, share, and subscribe button to see more of our videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.